Good afternoon. We'll be looking together at the subject or topic of the future of education that promotes thinking and creativity. So basically in this topic we are thinking of an education where thinking and creativity permeates the whole of the curricula from K to 12 or from kindergarten to the 12th grade and then beyond to colleges and universities. We live in times when our education is characterized more by regurgitating facts, remembering of facts, and also where when one tries to show that they are creative, when they get things wrong, they are frowned upon, and it's like it's not really being promoted. Creativity is not promoted in most of our education systems, and so we come out with learners who merely repeat facts, memorize facts, and they are rewarded by positions in class or by being promoted to the next level of education. I'm basically arguing for an education where thinking is promoted, thinking skills are promoted. So basically, learners must look at problems that they face in their communities, in their societies, and come up with innovative solutions, creative solutions to address those problems. It must not be as it is at the moment, where the aim is basically to pass exams to impress the adults who happen to be their teachers or their parents by doing so well in facts that may not be very useful to them. For instance, knowing about the longest river in their continent, for example, while it might be nice to know knowledge of what importance is it in terms of their personal development and that of their communities. So we need to interrogate our education systems to be such that thinking skills are being promoted. Creativity is being promoted as the learners are going through one level of education to the other. Now, the question may be asked, how will this be done? From the very onset, the importance of thinking and creativity needs to be embedded in our curricula. It should really not be a matter of a learner impressing us with the facts that they remember. So whether it is history, it should be approached in a way where a child is made to think and say, what is important in my historical past as an individual, my family? Surely, shouldn't it amaze us that we can have children that are very knowledgeable about histories of other countries, of other people? They can even recite the families of a particular president, even in the United States when they are somewhere in a village in Africa, and yet they don't even know their family background. And because they don't know that, it doesn't help them so much. So we need an education that really causes us to think, ask a lot of questions. Why is this? Why is this not the case? How do I get to this point? An education that really asks a lot of questions, asks questions about oneself, about why certain things are done, and not an education that will allow someone after they have gone through it and say, this is the way things are done here, there's little that can be done. It shows that that education that one has obtained has not enabled them to think through and promote creativity and bring about solutions that will help address those issues. So in conclusion, we need to really have an education that causes us to think and always think and come up with creative solutions, and that can be done if we begin to realize that things like giving a position to a child because of passing and memorizing facts are not helping that learner when they leave their institution. Thank you very much.